Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian the Horror Punk here for another spooky season watch video for you guys today. I got another 3 titles here to go over. The first one's not a Halloween Halloween horror watch, but does take place in October, fall season in Illinois. And this is a Disney Movie Club exclusive of Something Wicked This Way Comes. It is from 1983. It is rated PG. It is a little, it's not like scary or anything, but it's definitely has its creepy moments for sure. So basically, a circus comes to town, and the guy that, I guess I don't think he owns it, but his name is Mr. Dark. He has an agenda in his mind, and it's not good. So I mean, I'll read the back, but I don't like reading backs of things. But it says, on a grim and gusty October day in Greentown, Illinois, 2 young boys encounter a distressed man who foretells of danger blowing their way. Soon after, the town is visited by a seductive stranger named Mr. Dark and his pandemonium carnival. Terrifying things begin to happen when the adventurous boys stumble onto the carnival's deadly and destructive secret. Beware, something wicked this way comes, and frightening surprises follow. There is a remake of this that came out a couple years ago with, I think it was Angelica Houston, if I'm not mistaken. I never got around to watching that, but I know it's more of an updated version of this. If you guys are familiar with the original story by Ray Bradbury, it's probably better. The book's probably better than this, but pretty much that's any kind of book is better than the movie. But this stars Jonathan Pryce, Jason Robards, Diane Ladd, and Pam Grier. So really good cast here. I do recommend you guys check this out. Like I said, not necessarily a Halloween horror film, but an October watch that you need to add to your watch list for October. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, like I said, it was dated, but I enjoy 80s films, so definitely add that to your watch list. The second film here is probably my favorite of this bunch. There is no release in the US other than, I think, VHS and maybe Laserdisc. This is The Midnight Club, or the Midnight Hour. The Midnight Club is totally different. The Midnight Hour, but this is the Italian DVD import. It is region free though. You can pick this up off Diabolic DVD. I bought it there. It might still be in stock, it might not be, I'm not sure, but when I saw it I had to grab it. It's all in Italian on the back. When you put it in, make sure you change the settings for the language track to English, because it will automatically go in Italian, just so you know. This is cheesy. It's a cheesy film from 1985. It has a really good cast here. You have LeVar Burton, who's, I wouldn't say he's like a main character in this movie. He is part of the group, but he's not the lead. The lead is Shari Belafonte, Liam Montgomery, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, Cindy Morgan. You do have Dick Van Patten in here. He plays one of the guy's dads in this movie. He's a dentist. He thinks he's funny, but he's not. He's kind of lame, to be honest. And the sheriff is played by Kurtwood Smith. I thought that was interesting. He's not in it. He's in it a little bit. He's not in it for all that much time though. He's only in it like the beginning and toward the end of the movie. You also have Kevin McCarthy in here too. He plays his usual self, an egotistical, always in a bad mood type old man. So, you know, I mean, he was in the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which I enjoyed him in that, and UHF, of course. But anyway, it's about these group of, I think they're high school kids. Yeah, I believe they're high school kids. They they're getting ready for Halloween. They're getting ready for their, I guess there's an event at school that they're doing for Halloween. It's like a party or something. And they find out something to do with this hidden, like, scroll inside of a trunk that's hidden somewhere in a basement. So they go find it, and of course they mess around and find out exactly why they shouldn't have pulled it out. So they take it and they go to the graveyard. They open it, they do a little chant, and basically they raise the dead. And then there's also vampires involved. So you get zombies, vampires, werewolves. Then there's this one girl in here who's a ghost. Well, she's not risen from the dead, but her ghost comes back. She's actually a good person, so she's not a zombie. But they don't know that she's a ghost until like the end of the movie. But anyway, really fun movie. Definitely recommend it if you guys haven't seen it. And I wish someone would actually physically put this out in the US on Blu-ray, or no, probably just Blu-ray. I wouldn't say 4K. Blu-ray. I believe it was a TV movie as well. So, but it's got some really cool interior artwork here. You get LeVar Burton, and you get one of the ghouls that raises from the dead. Thought that was kind of funny. There are special features on this disc. You get there's a music video in here from the band Cobra. And then there's the trailer for the movie, and then there's a list of 20 favorite horror movies to watch during Halloween. I don't know who put it together, but it was an okay list. I thought it was okay, but not the greatest list, but it was okay. So definitely check that out if you like cheesy 80s horror. And the last one here is a new movie that came out this year from SRS Cinema. This is directed by Bobby Kaniep Jr. I forgot to say his last name. We got 31 Kills of Halloween. Before I say anything, this is geared toward like teenagers, just so you know. I went in thinking it was like an anthology, 31 Kills of Halloween. It is not. Basically, you get these two girls who are horror enthusiasts. They're probably in they're teenagers. I don't know how old exactly they are, but I would say maybe 15, 16. They have their own YouTube channel, which is kind of crazy to think about. They're known as the Spooky Girls. There's a typo on the back here. It says the Spooky Boys, but it's the Spooky Girls. So they're doing a live stream. They're trying to they do a movie every day during October, and they watch it with their subscribers, and I'm trying to come up with a new title to watch because everyone's suggesting old titles that everyone's seen, and then some anonymous guy suggests they watch Smashed Brains. Almost everybody in the chat didn't know what the hell that was, and one of the guys says, oh, it's based on the murders of Barry Brodsky. Apparently they live in the same town where these murders happened, and not only that, they figure out where he lived. So it's an Airbnb now. So what do the girls do? Apparently they have credit cards, so they decide to book it and stay on Halloween night to watch this movie, which is also not a good idea because one of the guys in the chat says, no, don't do that, you shouldn't do that, there's consequences for that. So they end up blocking him, and then they unblock him and talk to him about the murders and everything because they do their research online. And of course this is after they do everything, and they're actually in the house when they unblock him. So he's like, oh, you wait till the last minute, huh? Well, I guess I'll help you. But the guy's kind of a douche. But anyway, things happen in the house. The movie you don't really see anything with the movie being played at all. So, But that part of the movie is only like maybe like 15-20 minutes. Everything else is like, it's like split up into little chapters, because you have this host guy who's, I guess this was a TV movie. I didn't understand the whole wraparound with it, but apparently you have a host, and he's in all these like weird fake commercials in here, like Halloween commercials. I didn't really care for this movie, to be honest with you. Yeah, this dude right here is your host. He's kind of annoying. He's got a bit of an accent, so there are subtitles there, so you understand what the hell he's saying. Yeah, I'm sure they had fun making this, which it looks like they did. There's a bunch of special features on here. I didn't watch all of them because I didn't really care, but if you guys have teenagers and you want to watch something there is a little bit of blood in here, but it's not like that bad, so I would suggest maybe watch this with your teens, maybe. But other than that, I would just pass altogether. So those are my 3 watches for this next batch. Stay tuned for more. If you guys enjoy any of these, please let everyone know in the comments below. I would say this is my favorite, and then this can go kaput. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.